wants another beer.
Oh, you fucked it up.
I totally did.
Oh, wait, did the episode already start?
Yes.
Okay, we're way ahead of time. Where's my bass? There's my bass. That's not my bass.
The bass is in your face.
The bass is out of control. Insane. Remix.
It's in outer space. That's where the bass is.
Now who sucks at this game? Just toppling over edges.
I thought there was a secret. It's worth the life if you think there's
No,
a secret.
it's a secret.
Lord knows it's a secret.
Wait, who has sucrets?
Secrets?
Short lozenges?
Is that what those are called?
Sucrets?
Who's got Sankis?
Oh, what?
Who's Diddley? Oh, you're Diddley.
Who's Zangy?
My favorite part.
Who's
about,
Pac-Man? Who's Pac-Man right now?
What are we playing?
Super Smash Bros.
Have you
Version
played
2.0.
I was about to say, have you played the new one at all yet?
No, I haven't.
Turns out there is a little Pac-Man in there.
Is there?
Oh yeah, he's one of the
Wow.
characters.
Huh.
And
Does he hama?
He wah wah. Best joke in
Hama,
Futurama
hama.
ever. Wah wah wah. This way, damn it! Wah 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 wah. Like the general Pac-Man,
Yeah.
like, leading everybody. But no, Pac-Man's in the game, and one of his moves is he just kind of throws a fire hydrant in there. That's literally his whole move, and I have no idea what the fuck it is or where it's from. but-
There's a Pac-Man on Super Nintendo where... Oh, we might actually have it.
Oh,
Where
we
you
have the
hang glides,
slingshot and you
you have the
shoot at
slingshot,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing that, and like I literally just played it for the fuck of it every now and then, just to shoot Pac-Man with the slingshot and piss him off for like
Yeah.
20 minutes straight.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not very good, what I remember.
I think it's like good, but like not to this day's standards, kind of thing.
Well, I don't think they should use Pac-Man.
No, it's definitely
It's definitely
like
not a Pac-Man game.
Well, yeah, it's definitely they used him as a mascot to make a different game kind of deal. Yeah. How do you know secrets this far into the game? Who even makes it this far into the game?
Back before the internet and PlayStation,
Valid point.
all you had to do was play games over and over again.
And that's how you win.
We had a Rocky's Video, which is where I used to get games, and
I love that.
they had a pretty limited selection. I mean,
I
they
remember
had probably a good 50 games or so, and you would play them, you'd play through them, find the ones you liked, and then you would just rent the ones you liked over and over. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of new games that came out.
I remember I rented WrestleMania 2000 from that place like
Yeah.
23 times.
And then we ended up buying it.
Yeah, well, we didn't even buy it. We stole it from Randy.
Yeah, there's that.
Ben's ex-best friend fucking just brought it over one day. I don't fucking know the status. Last I heard it was ex.
Yeah, I had talked to him a long time.
Yeah, and he just brought it over one day, and we were just playing it. And then he left and just left the game
Like,
there.
alright, see you later.
And all I remember after
Slam
that
City.
is just playing
This is my jam right
WrestleMania
here.
for days afterward.
What game was that?
WrestleMania
WrestleMania.
2000. Yeah. That was when Mosh and Thrasher were huge,
Yeah.
and that was the duo. of the
Yeah, I
time.
don't think you're into wrestling games as much as me and Elrond.
Oh,
We-
we were
we
too
laid
into
the
wrestling
SmackDown.
games. We played the SmackDown every fucking year. Like, there would always be a new WWE game, and now looking back at them,
Well, it was
like,
WWF at the time.
Well, yeah, and then it kind of switched over to E later on. But like looking back at it now, those games were straight up garbage, terrible. But at the time, we're just like, yeah, big muscle men beating each other
Well,
up.
the thing is,
we
like,
just played it all the fucking time.
I mean, if you take it out of context, yeah, they're shitty, but like at the same time, they were like better every year. Like, if you're like,
Yeah.
oh, now you can put people through tables, and then the next year, oh, now you can put them through 2 tables. And then the next year, like, oh, there's ladders.
Oh, now you can make characters with blue hair. Like, where have I been?
You can make them with huge tits.
You can make Fred Durst as the intro song. Where have you been all my life? Oh, I remember rolling.
My favorite, though, was in WWF Attitude. You
Yeah.
could play as ICP.
Oh,
I
I fucking hated that. Fun
They're
little
still
fact for anybody
commentating that
listening.
shit.
I know.
Fun little fact for anybody listening. I am incredibly afraid of clowns. Like, biggest phobia I've ever had for the rest of my life, probably. Anyway, ICP.
Probably. Unless you fall in love with a clown.
Not to mention how shitty their music is. Fucking just terrify me in general just because they look the way they do. And throwing that in one of my favorite things ever, aka wrestling games, kind of destroyed my life.
It did. They weren't
little
prominent
bit.
enough to destroy your life.
They were at least hinting at it. But yes, that was bad. And then wrestling. What was it? Fucking WrestleMania 2005.
Wrestling around.
Wrestling with the boys.
Wrestling buddies.
Wrestling buddies. Just wrestling around the Christmas tree. Came out in 2005.
Usually at this point, I like save after every level because he's the hardest.
Oh, I was probably gonna.
I think we have enough lives.
And that was when fucking John Cena got really big, and I was like, he wears a hat backwards. Like, what?
Whoa! Slow
You
it down.
Dude,
do
John Cena
that?
was just in Parks and Recreation.
Was he?
Was it?
On the Johnny
Well.
Karate show.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's right. Andy's Johnny Karate. And, yeah.
Bumblebee Rumble.
Bumble. Oh shit! I don't think I've ever done this one.
Just him with
Yeah, you just hit with
those. Not when he's red.
Oh no! Stop. Okay.
It's much harder with Danny.
Yeah, because you can't run straight into him with
Yeah.
barrels. Oh, you look out for that. But no, John Cena came out and he wore a hat backwards, so I thought that was the coolest shit because rap.
Because
I don't think I watched wrestling that far into it with John Cena.
Oh, I wasn't really watching it when I was just playing it.
Playing with yourself.
Oh,
I was on TV.
well, at that point, you were like, what, 16? So
So
who
you
else? Like,
Play with yourself while you watch wrestling?
yeah,
Oh,
well, I can't
I
play
told
with
you,
myself
so much harder
literally.
with
I was
Danny.
what, like 10? My dick didn't work yet. Oh, wait, I gotta go back up.
Play with Legos.
Or G.I. Joe's. And I left him in the damn bathroom, and you and your roommate, I'm using exclamation points in my hands right now because we were totally gay for Derek, was,
Not gay.
you were super gay for Derek.
You're gay for Derek.
Well, probably as a kid. Anyway, what was I talking about?
Anyhow.
Oh yeah, G.I. Joe's. Fucking, I just had them there, and him and his roommate would just arrange them in the gayest butt sex positions.
Because it was hilarious.
It got to the point where even Mom was like, Ben,
Just
you
stay at
really
the
need to
end
stop.
when we drop down, it'll hit the barrel.
You're making Owen confused as to his G.I. Joe's.
No, at the end when he's yellow.
I know. I understand this.
You don't understand.
He's just so fast.
Yeah, you don't understand how fast this guy is.
He's really fast. Okay.
But yeah,
Smooch this barrel, bro.
I mean, you come across naked G.I. Joes, you're gonna put
They
this
weren't
in.
naked. They had their camel pants on. I was just in the tub when I played
Well,
with
we
them.
took them off.
Yeah, I recall. Like, it got to the point where, like, I think I already said this, but Mom was even like, Ben, you and Derek need to stop. Like, how many times can you arrange G.I. Joes into butt
you'd be
sex before it just
surprised.
stops being funny?
You'd be surprised. It never stops being funny.
Was the funny part just seeing them doing butt sex, or my reaction as a child to my G.I. Joes just fucking each other?
I think it was more their facial expressions that are pasted on.
They always look super serious as they're just
No.
sodomizing.
Some of
They're
them look
so
serious, and
useless.
some are like smiling.
Oh,
So there's a lot you can do with that.
You
Give me
know what? To
Danky.
be fair, that's true. Here's Danny. I don't think Danky.
You can be diddly.
Diddle. Oh, one other really funny mom story. Now that we're kind of like a little bit on the subject, we were talking about it last episode. Remember that time she dragged you with her car?
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah, that was really funny to me.
I don't think I've ever heard this story.
You haven't heard it? Okay. There's two different perspectives. There's one from me and one from Ben. There's Mom's too, but she doesn't really matter. So what it was, my perspective at least, I was sitting in the back seat of the car, and it seemed like it was out of spite, but I feel like it wasn't. Anyway, Mom was starting up the car, gonna drive out. I don't fucking remember where we were going. And Ben grabbed the fucking handle to the door to get into the car, and as soon as he opened the door, Mom just started fucking driving. And we had this really long dirt gravel driveway, and she dragged him was like to the end of the driveway. Like it was a long drag, and his legs were just fucking shredded from all the gravel.
Jesus.
And the whole time
It was pretty awesome.
yeah, and the whole time it was like when it happened, because it was like a solid fucking 15, 20 seconds of dragging. And like the whole time I was like, hey mom, so Ben's not in the car. And she was like, what? And I was just driving with Ben on the ground.
Like going,
Yeah. And then when he came back in, he was just like crying. And like, because he was like 15 and just got his legs fucking dragged on gravel. Yeah, so like I didn't understand it because I was a kid. So I was like, you're crying like a baby. You're funny. And Ben was like, fuck you, Owen. Shut up. It's hurt. So that was my perspective. I don't know where Ben comes from with that one, but like,
I'm pretty sure she was drinking that day.
was she drinking that day?
I think so.
I would not doubt it. She was pounding him back a lot around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like a day drinking story.
Pretty much all the mom stories are day drinking stories. I'm Danky.
Thank you.
What are you gonna do?
Was it? Well, so give us a perspective of 15-year-old Ben at the time. Like, hey, so let's go on a sweet day drive into town. Oh wait, now I'm like in chronic pain. Why isn't the car stopping?
You know,
everything hurts.
I still masturbate thinking about it.
Oh yeah, I do too a little bit.
I feel like that's legit.
Well, just the sight of your bloody, shredded up legs just kind of gets me going. Well, that's
Yeah, I've gotten that a few times. Boom.
But no, I don't think I've ever heard your input on that one whatsoever.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't advise it. I would not advise anyone getting dragged from a car.
I mean,
Not as fun as it sounds.
generally it sounds pretty cool. If you watch like an action movie, they do it a lot. It happened in Speed. Keanu broke an ankle that way. Like,
I broke no bones.
yep, just all the skin.
Just tore the skin to shreds. What you gonna do?
The funny part too is because at the time you were like 15, so like a rebellious teenager with your eyebrow
Oh my
pierced.
god!
So cool.
So after that,
Your
for like
eyebrow
weeks,
pierced.
like mom would say anything, just be like, "Shut up," just doing the teenage rebellion speech all the time. Like,
bitch.
I got computer things to do.
Mom? Oh, we will play video games.
Okay, I'm sorry about the car. Fuck you. Actually, no, she never said sorry. There's that too.
She doesn't apologize for much.
Yeah, that wasn't a sorry moment.
She's like, hey, I did it on purpose. I made me dinner.
Well, that or like,
Or there's more dragon ahead of you.
it sounds like you're asking for a dragon if I've ever heard one, and not the colorful medieval kind
Oh,
either.
miss it. Oh, missed it.
Oh, more beer,
Oh, beer.
beers, duh, beers.
Orange gold. Damn.
Oh, great.
There's
Gross.
only a little bit of
Great. Come back to me when you get dragged by a car, and then complain.
Yeah. Anytime you tell a story, well, have you been dragged by a car? Because I have.
I've been dragged by a snowmobile by mom's boyfriend Anthony.
Speaking of snowmobile,
Yeah.
we used to, because our mom's boyfriend Anthony had snowmobiles. And he was a greasy Portuguese. He was.
He was just
He
he acted
acted
the most
Italian.
racist way you can put it.
He acted straight up Italian.
He did.
Like,
he really
gobbledygook. You know?
did. Oh man, where's the gabagool?
But he was actually Portuguese.
He was very Portuguese.
And he used to have snowmobiles, and we used to ride those snowmobiles, especially when he wasn't around, because those were the best times.
Oh yeah.
the only.
Well, yeah, we mostly just fucked with his shit when he wasn't around.
But,
We didn't really care.
Randy and I used to build jumps in the backyard and take his snowmobiles off those jumps and get like massive, like we literally got like 5-6 feet of air, which is a lot when you're fucking 14 years old.
On a snowmobile that doesn't.
On a
belong.
snowmobile that's not really equipped for that. And we totally busted the shocks on a snowmobile.
Really?
Yeah. Like, we could, like, when you would hit the jump, you hit it, you could feel the shocks, but, like, at one point it just went thud and just dropped. And so, being the honest boys we were, we put the snowmobile away and didn't say we'd take her out.
You just
So he's like, oh, gotta change the shocks. I guess this is maintenance.
Well, to be fair, that was like what he looked forward to, was fixing anything in his garage, because you just smoke mad weed all the time.
Yeah.
And that was like the only place he could do it with like fucking, what, 6 kids around?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, gotta switch up the shocks and the snowmobiles.
if it wasn't that, I'd been like, oh, I've got to change the windshield in my car for some reason, and then come back like hours later, like, so, food's pretty good. Who wants dry pasta with no butter?
Come back hours later, like, oh, so how's the snowmobile running? What?
I have a snowmobile? What? Well, last time I checked, BJ and the Bear is a lot
What's
more
a
important than
bonus
this
meal?
fucking snowmobile you guys are talking about. Like,
Dude, you're getting wicked
I have
lucky.
no idea what's going on right now.
I don't know how you're doing
what's
all
going
this,
on.
but like,
Well, the thing is, I'm at the point of drunk right now where like I'm doing all right,
where
but not on
everything
purpose.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It all is just clicking.
That part, I just wasn't as lucky. Let me toss it down this way.
Let's give it a run. Running for the money.
I had no idea you fucked up a snowmobile too, because I remember hearing that.
hardcore.
Well, I remember because Anthony
Oh,
didn't
shit.
care, but his kid Steven did.
Steve.
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 He went by
Where's Steve? How'd you say
Steve
about all
because Steve was too shitty for him apparently. But anyway, like Anthony never said a thing about it because like it never came up. But Steve was like, I can't believe somebody broke the damn snowmobile. Like my dad would never do that. I can't believe it's fucking broken. Like I wanted to ride that this weekend when I got out of school.
That was me.
Oh, I'm so glad.
That was me launching it to get some sick air. Like straight up, it was majestic. It's like time slowed down and fucking Europe was playing like Final Countdown. And I just,
And then as soon as it hit the ground, it just like turned to Marcy's playground. Like this is the
Hanging
appropriate
around,
mood.
broken snowmobile, got no caffeine.
This is the appropriate mood for destroying your stepdad's snowmobile connoisseur. But like,
Got no more jokes.
was-
It can't suck.
we broke the first one with this same snowmobile. was that the same day Randy was fucking driving around without his shirt on? And he got like hypothermia because he thought it was cool to not wear a shirt in the dead of winter.
He didn't get hypothermia. He just got really cold. And no, that was the
There we go. He just.
He did that more than once. Like I should just throw that out there. Like,
Well, it was like teenage boy, like, yeah, without a shirt, I look so much cooler.
yeah.
And then it was literally a lot cooler to the point where it dropped his body count.
Oh yeah, like he almost died at least once.
Dude, that was so cool.
Oh,
literally.
it was the coolest. Like my nipples are so cool right now.
Super.
Bounce. But no, same guy, same snowmobile probably. Fucking one day he decided to get his snowmobile and his kids and I, and like get a tube also and kind of just like drag it around behind the snowmobile and go on awesome rides and whatnot.
Yeah.
And pretty much what happened was Catherine, his daughter, got a ride. Steven, his son, got a ride. But Steven is really fucking fat, and he popped it like almost immediately because it was one of those cheap poor people tubes. And pretty much what happened was Steven got his ride, and then I was next. And Anthony was like, well, get on. And I'm like, well, okay, I'm a kid, why not? So I got on the like half deflated tube, and it started going. Fuck. And then as soon as it started going, the tube was like behind the snowmobile, and he turned to the left too quickly, and then all of the remaining air in the tube just fucking left. So I was like grabbing onto the rope because like I was like I didn't know what to do. It was natural reaction, and I was just being dragged by his fucking snowmobile for like a good mile just through the snow. Like, hey, Anthony, stop fucking moving, and he never stopped. So that was probably the worst day ever. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Cool.
Seems like we have a lot of dragging PTSD.
It's a quite like common subject in this family. Ooh, that's 3 rhinos.
3 rhinos. Charge!
Oh, let's do some rides, dude. Yeah!
Cause I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa! And don't it feel good?
Bow! Ace of Base is cool. Wait, was that song Ace of Base?
No,
It was Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Was it Casey and the
It was
Sunshine Band?
Philistine.
Wait, was it?
Yes, it's Casey and the Sunshine Band.
So the Sunshine Band.
Sunshine.
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 Casey and the Shoeshine Band.
Casey and the Shoeshine.
It's like Casey and the Sunshine Band, but blacker. Wait, can I say that? Is that too racist?
I mean, shoe polish is a integral part in minstrel shows. So like
Minstrel, not minstrel.
Minstrel
You've been
shows.
taking too much feminine classes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Menstrual shows where they do red face. You don't want to know where they get the paint. Like, I'm tossing this your way. They're diddling con.
Cranberries.
I mean, it's sweet of you to think so. With your childlike wonder. And yet another not indigenous animal to this environment.
What, the cranberry?
No.
Zombie.
Do you see?
Fuck!
Yeah, the Cranberries, the band, cannot stand fucking sub-zero temperatures whatsoever.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, their lead singer is kind of a girl. What
I know it is.
She's a girl.
She's kind of a fool for you. Finger now. Did you have to?
Did you have to let it in?
Linger.
Oh, wait.
You have to let it be.
Alright, the title
You
of the
got
song
me
is
wrapped
Linger.
around my finger in something. Oh,
It's just now. It's not and something, it's just now.
that's what the words
Oh,
are?
good lord.
God damn. Well, keep in mind, I was a child. In the
Surrounded by
90s,
fucking monkeys here.
I wasn't the teenager with an adaptive memory in the 90s. Thank you very much. I just overheard what you were listening to.
I was not listening to the Cranberries.
You were listening to the Cranberries every day and you know it.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't.
Well-
Paula Cole? Yes. Cranberries? No.
I mean, there was at least a little Fiona Apple in there.
Alanis Morissette. This is probably the only good... See, our mom...
Back on the mom.
She raised us in the 90s. So we got to listen to a lot of empowering women from the 90s. Best of which, Alanis Morissette. Worst of which is Paula Cole.
Best of
By
which
far.
was I was fucking 5 and
Fiona
I knew
Apple I can
words.
handle,
I knew
but
words to
Paula
his.
Cole is pretty fucking bad.
Was she the "Where is my diamond range?
Yeah.
Where is my silly arm?"
Where have all the cowboys gone?
That was Paula Cole.
Paula Cole.
Guess what I'm YouTubing tonight?
Dude, yeah!
It's been such a
Pass
long
them
time since I've heard that song.
Are you YouTubing Nat King Cole?
I would love to. A Paula Cole and Nat King Cole mashup. It would sound like utter
Make
garbage.
this happen.
Thank you so much, Trish, for passing that fucking
Dude,
level.
I
Holy
know, I was
shit.
so over that level.
But my funniest thing I heard about that, because I don't actually remember it because it was a while ago, but my sister, she lived in Pennsylvania at the time, or our sister I should probably say, lived in Pennsylvania at the time, and she'd only come up every now and then, and I was like 4, and I was singing songs by fucking Alanis Morissette about having hardcore sex with dudes. And the best part about that is I remember...
Cog.
You fucked up. I remember singing those...
Cog.
Dude.
Look at him.
The stupid hat fucked everything up for me. But I would sing those same songs in elementary school to my other 5-year-old friends about having sex with dudes, basically. Best times of my life.
I'll do all the dishes. Will you pay all the bills?
I know
wish I
your
would
back hurts from working on the tractor, so how about a cold lemonade?
It's so empowering to women.
Oh yeah, I'll go feed the chickens, you go have a beer.
You get your dick sucked.
Literally, that's exactly what the song's about. I'll do all the hard shit while you watch.
Dude,
Sweet.
I must have
I
lost
wish.
all that shit from my brain because it's all coming back to me as you guys are singing it.
Yeah, it's a
And I know
very
we
shitty
listened
song.
to it as kids.
It's pretty bad.
Oh yeah, it's really bad. Oh god, it's not as bad as the fucking what was that other song?
Violent Femmes.
What was it?
Dude,
Well, that's a
you need
band,
to play
but, like-
Paula Cole in your fucking feminist class.
I will play Paula Cole with my feminist.
Yeah,
song.
they
Like,
might
as in, like, a
appreciate it.
final
No,
project.
if fans,
type
I'll
deal.
just do interpretive dance to a Paula Cole song.
Yes.
That's my final.
That should be your final. You will totally.
Because the real question is,
You're
where
going
have
right,
my Cowboys gone? Well, no secret there. That and what was that other song Mom played all the time? I don't fucking remember.
Last one side.
Uh,
Tracy Bonham.
Tracy Bonham,
Mother,
mother, are you listening? That I heard that a lot.
You know, my favorite part was when she was seeing Anthony, and he used to listen to Seal. No,
Oh, yeah, though not Seal. Kissed by a Rose by Seal. On a loop. Kiss from a Rose. On a loop. It never changed. It was the same song.
It was on a cassette. He would rewind it and play it back, and rewind it and play it back.
I honestly didn't hear any other Seal songs. He just played the same fucking song every goddamn time. Oh, I remember.
Kiss from a rose on the grave.
Ooh, the thought of
We
having
got,
a stranger to me, babe.
We got Blake to do that song to karaoke the other night.
Oh
Did
my
you?
god, Wally was sick, dude.
He was sick,
Really?
and we did the thing where like we just wrote him in for
No,
Kiss
not
from a
that
Rose.
one. It was, we did the Beach Boys for him.
Oh yeah,
And
like
he
we just
fucking
put it
nailed
up,
it, too.
put his name on it, and like brought it up. So he got called up, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a cool song." And he ended up doing the Beach Boys,
That's not
and he
cool at all.
fucking nailed
He
it.
totally did
Did
like
he?
punk rock
Yeah.
style, dude. Like fucking.
What song was it? Like,
I get around, I
I
get around, round, get around,
I get around,
yeah, get around.
Woo, I get around.
Except where he's like, I got it.
Really? That's Blake.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Fucking the only time I remember hearing Blake talk about music, it's always like really ridiculous. Like he learned how to sing reggae or something like that, and right off the bat, like I just showed up to your house, I think, and Blake was there. He's like, "I learned how to sing like a black man." I'm like, Blake, what's up, dude? Yeah, and he was like, "No, check it out." And then he started singing like, I think it was Step and Razor or some like reggae song like that, but he was doing Axl Rose dancing when he was doing it, like the hips side to side, kicking his
Which
feet
he does
around.
pretty well.
Yeah, he does it really
He calls himself
good.
Blake the Snake, so if that
Blake-
tells you anything.
Is that why he
Yeah.
calls himself that? Because he can
Probably.
Axl Rose dance really well.
Yeah.
And but because he
Father
just
monkey.
learned it, he only knew like the flashy parts of it. So it was like, "I'm like a stepping razor, don't you watch my size, I'm dangerous." It was very empathized on the fucking weird parts of the song. I'm like, Blake, you deserve to be Blake.
You win the award for the best Blake.
You're the only Blake I know. In name and in character. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, I should probably explain after we mentioned all those stories. Blake is a friend of Ben's from way back in the day who is just a ridiculous punk guy who does ridiculous shit
Don't go for it.
constantly.
Just ridiculous all around.
He's literally just the epitome of ridiculous.
In like the most harmless way.
Yeah.
Like everyone thinks he's like.
It's like, yeah.
Dude, I don't know, like for no good, but he's so fucking harmless.
He's like adorably punk. Is the
Oh.
best way to put it. It's
He is.
crap. Last time I drank with him, he danced around over there, 5 feet away from us where we're sitting now, just like walking in circles, like, "I'll drink your blood!" for like a good 10
I feel
minutes.
like I've heard him say that
Like,
more than once.
Yeah, I heard him say that quite a bit.
that was the same night he pissed his pants and passed out in the tub, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Probably.
Same
yeah.
bad as almost a year ago.
Oh yeah, that was the same
I'll
night I
drink
shaved my
your
head
blood.
too. Yeah, I'll
I'll
drink
drink
your
your
blood.
And you get all mad at me because I wouldn't shave your head. Oh, fuck.
Well, yeah, because I had a mohawk. I shaved it into a mohawk the night before without, like, because I was drunk and I woke up without remembering it.
Awesome.
I'm just like, well, I got a mohawk now. Trish, can you finish this off? And you're like, no.
Because I was all hungover, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
nope.
On the upside, it ended up getting shaved.
Whoa.
It
I
worked
have to go
out.
back and
I didn't
forth.
realize. I thought it was the up ropes.
Well, you're wrong.
I think it's just gonna
Alright.
be easier.
Next time.
Next time on Glitches Get Stitches.
Just whiz stitches.
Okay, glitches with stitches.
I
We're
guess
gonna
it
be
counts.
drunk
I
here.
have stitches.